Hey Libra, how are you, my love? Welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie. If you are brand new to my channel, I hope that you enjoy your message. If you do, please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave me a comment down below letting me know where you are in your journey. I would love to see where you're at, what you're doing. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your love and support, for being here. I'm sending you huge hugs through the screen. I love you so much. You make what I do possible. So thank you so much. Guys, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into this reading. All right. It may not resonate. This is general. Okay. So if this is your story, take it. If it is not your story, then leave it behind. Okay. If you find that this is your story though, and you'd like some more clarity, more information, we will be doing an extended reading, to which I will leave the extended link in the comment section pinned down below, as well as the link to my personal booking system. If you find that this resonates really so much that you would like something a bit more personal, a bit more tailored to your exact situation. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I already pulled the oracle cards to build context around the situation, around the reading. We're going to be pulling the tarot together though. So normally my readings are general in terms of it doesn't really apply specifically to love or career. I try to read it generally. And I call out groupings where I see them. However, I will be completely honest, this is very heavily love related. Now, if this does concern work, the romance, okay, the romance is entwined in the work situation. So in the work environment, you would be connecting with somebody who you work with, or you would be connecting with somebody where work could be a potential obstacle, okay, is what I'm seeing. So Libra, I mean, who are you connecting with? Because this person, there's a big age difference between you and this person. All right. It could be, it could be as little as 5 years or as much as 35 years. Okay. You and this person definitely thought something between you would never work out. Okay. Kind of like a fantasy. There was something here you thought would never really manifest, or something that, because of whatever this gentleman has going on in his life. All right, we have the mature man with concern. There's something. Oh, and underneath mature man is imprisonment. Okay, so I wonder if this is and underneath that is main male. Yeah, so Libra, you're dealing here, you're connecting with a man, a masculine figure, but most literally a man here. And this is somebody who may or may not be telling you that they feel trapped in their current situation. This has something to do with this has mostly something to do with love. So I wonder if maybe this person is in a relationship that they really don't want to be in. Okay? You and this person you guys could really be involved intimately already, because we do have influence here for one of the oracle cards, which is talking about courtship, mutual attraction. I do feel that this is going to apply to the majority of you, where you are already emotionally involved. And for some of you, this is physical as well. Like you guys have already maybe crossed the physical boundary, and something that was once only meant to be physical became emotional. And now things are becoming more serious. Now this person is confronting their current life, right? Everything that they've built up to this point, they're starting to realize this is not where this is not what they thought they would be feeling by the time they reached this point in their lives. Okay, again, this is feeling like a mature, an older man, an older gentleman. Okay, somebody who is highly concerned, okay, about what they're feeling, because they're feeling good things. That's the thing, Libra. This person you're connecting with is feeling great things, but it's like it's so unexpected. Okay, we've got high honor here, so this is kind of, it has a very similar energy to the Four of Wands, like an upgrade. Okay, the high honor is something being taken to the next level, something that was once thought to be a distant dream, okay, distant horizons, something that was thought to be unattainable, it has now suddenly become not only attainable, but a desire. It almost feels like someone here is ready to throw something out the window, everything that they've worked for on some level in love. It feels like they're willing to start over, because what they would get in the long term with you would be what they always envisioned. It's like they signed up for one deal with somebody else, and they gave everything that they had, trying to create this life that they thought would make them happy, but essentially they missed the ingredient here. There was a missing ingredient. Okay, I feel like there's love here. Like, I'm getting ahead of myself. there's love here, where I think maybe this person, this gentleman that you're connecting with, does not have this level of love and appreciation and mutual respect in their current connection. So this is largely three-party, I feel. Okay, this is largely three-party, I feel. If this does not resonate and this is not your situation, then Libra, this is not your message. Okay, however, this is the storyline that we're going to be taking, because this is what I see most prominently. All right, now we've got here heighten your vitality and bountiful harvest. Okay, I'd like to just share with you the numerology here. We've got a 28, which reduces to a 10, which is the ending and beginning of a cycle. It's something that's being brought to an end and something new is starting up. Then you've got 94, which is a 13. Okay, 3 plus 1, you reduce it, is 4. Okay, so we've got another 4, another card of stability. A new stable beginning is coming through. With bountiful harvest, this is talking about abundance. This is about having everything that you need in order to create. It's like something that's already in the works is now getting to a point in its process, in its progress, where you can actually start to see the fruit ripen, and there's a product now. There's a finished product that you can really run with. Okay, this is, for example, a budding romance, something that was really only sexual at first, has now become something a bit more not explicitly romantic, right? There may not be an actual like I love you. However, gestures now are starting to be made where maybe they weren't before. You see what I'm saying? So there is something now about what you have been enduring or going through with this person. Its nature is changing. Okay, its nature is changing, and it's becoming conducive for something that allows for a bit more affection to be shown. Okay, heighten your vitality, I feel like, is what this connection has been doing overall. I feel like this connection has really brought you true happiness, especially for this other person as well, who I feel hasn't exactly invested in, they've invested in all the things that they thought they wanted, but through experience now they've realized that they may have been investing in the wrong idea. They were investing in stability, but not in love, realizing that they don't go together, that you can have stability and not have love. And now that they have love, they realize they can have stability, but they are mixed matched, right? They're mixed matched, right? They have stability in a loveless situation, but they want stability in a loving situation. Okay, and so I feel like between you and the person you're connecting with, there's a lot of happiness here. Okay, there's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of freedom. There's a lot of, it feels like liberation. It feels like emotional liberation. It feels like, Libra, this is a connection with somebody that you've never felt this way. You've never felt this way about somebody before, right? The sexual attraction is off the charts. The physical just wanting to be near them all the time, you know, it's not obsession. It's just, you can't help it. Like it just feels so effortless, right? It's not that you have a low self-esteem. It's that you just want, like the heart wants what the heart wants. Like it's given you a completely different definition of what it means to enjoy a person. Like this person to you is an experience. This person isn't just a person anymore. The way they smell, or the way they walk, or the way they talk, or you know what I mean? It's something about just the way this person is that you can't help but gravitate towards them. Okay. Now I went ahead and clarified, and what did we get? We got the creative. So this is highly masculine energy. The masculine talks about the yang. Okay, it talks about the yang energy. This is quite literally the masculine. This could be talking about fatherhood. Okay, but this is talking about strength. This is talking for heighten your vitality. This is what I got for clarifying heighten your vitality. So in terms of who is really breaking out of an old mold, it feels like if you are connecting with a masculine energy, that's this person. They are starting to realize that what you bring to their lives is high value. Okay, and not just high value because you are physically involved or because emotionally you fulfill them. It's like a spiritual connection now that they maybe didn't think exists within you, and that's made you in a lot of ways irreplaceable. Okay, there might be a decision here that this person needs to make in reality, but at the same time, that letting you go doesn't feel like an option. They would first try to figure out how to make everything work, with you included, before they ever thought about cutting you out. Okay, because this person, this masculine energy really just feels so revitalized with you here, with you by their side. Now, with Bountiful Harvest, I went ahead and clarified, and we got the Influence Courtship card, which is mutual attraction, genuine affection. Okay, for me, the Bountiful Harvest, while it is a 10, also feels to me like Empress energy, right? That feeling of abundance, of having the world in your hands, of being able to plant any seed and watching it grow, right? Everything is fertile and ready to be to be put into the process of growth. But again, with this, it's like there's been time spent here. There's been time spent together. Okay, you and this person feel like things are completely just moving in a direction that you didn't think was possible. You thought that this pathway was closed to you. You thought that this gateway, this new beginning, this making a fantasy real is what it feels like, Libra. It feels like you thought that this fantasy could never be realized, and yet here you are with this person, right? And this I mean, I do feel like this individual, because they have the concern card here, this individual is concerned about what this could mean for them. I feel like there is a very big decision that is going to happen soon. But the focus, Libra, the thing that you need to know most right now is that this person really does reciprocate this affection. So much so that they question if the way they've spent their time and the way they've shared their affections with others, if that's really been doing them justice, or if they've been making the wrong calls all this time. Essentially. Okay. So let's see, Libra, please. What does Libra need to know about this situation? What does Libra need to know, please, about what's going on here with this individual? Okay. For others of you, you are this man. Okay, you are this man. And if this is you, Libra, okay, if you are this gentleman, this person has been waiting. If this is you, the person that is here, okay, is this privileged lady, okay? She's waiting for her partner to show up. She's waiting for her gentleman. She's waiting for her guy. Okay, she's waiting for her partner. If you are a masculine, but you are female, okay, that can also apply. All right, but she is waiting for her partner. She's waiting for the person that that she feels like she can disclose her feelings to and not be judged. There's something very carefree and very beautiful. Like I do feel there's a lot of internal conflict. Okay, I do feel there's a lot of internal conflict. And I don't think you guys talk very much about it, to be completely honest. I feel like there is a mutual attraction, but because certain boundaries are in place, you guys are not talking about it. You guys are not talking about how real this has become. It's like something's become very tangible, very real between you, but it's unspoken. There's something here that you guys aren't acknowledging yet. Right? It's almost like you're trying to make sure that this is or isn't what you think it is before you jump the gun and start saying, I love you, or, you know, this is how I feel, or, you know, what do we do now? You know what I mean? It's real. It's becoming more real, but it hasn't become spoken about yet. It hasn't been spoken into existence just yet. But Libra, I feel like this is where you're going. You're at a tipping point right now. Let's see. Could be seeing a lot of threes. A lot of threes. That's right before stability. Threes are right before the fours, which is talking about stability. So there's a little bit that needs to be waited on or needs to come into fruition before the official next level is achieved. But you're right there. Things are moving along and getting to that point. Let's see. Okay, one more. Ooh, lovers. Could be connecting with a Gemini, Libra. Just saying. Overarching energy, we've got the Hanged Man, so you could be connecting with a Pisces. Oh yes, Libra, here you are. Okay. So if there's been lies in the past, I don't feel like this is, see, I don't know if this is lies per se. I feel like this is a feeling of defeat. Okay, yeah. Okay. Someone here is weighing out their pros and cons. Okay, someone here is definitely unsure. Someone here is juggling multiple responsibilities. All right, Libra. Okay. A lot of anxiety. A lot of anxiety here. A fear here that someone may move on from the situation without ever saying anything. Okay. Nose is itching. That is a good sign. Let's see some clarifiers. Yeah, but this is all there. This is definitely a very this is a strong connection, you guys. This is a very strong connection. Could definitely be dealing with another air sign. Absolutely, there's a lot of air energy. So you could be Libra connecting with another air sign, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, but you and this person, don't be in denial. Don't be in denial. You and this person definitely have a very strong bond. I'm seeing soulmate energy here. Okay, underneath the Piscean energy, underneath the Piscean energy is the High Priestess. So someone here is not telling you that they are holding on because they want to see how certain things pan out. Now, at the peak of the situation, we've got Justice. So this is your energy, okay? This is your energy, but it is also the energy of cutting something out that is no longer needed, okay, in order to rebalance the scales. So essentially, this is what's going to have to be done in order to move forward in the connection. It's all happening because now somebody has a decision to make. You can't think about the progression of the pentacles. Okay, you are first given one pentacle, which is enough to handle on your own. You plant the seed. But by the time you've hit the Three of Pentacles, now you need help. That's where partnership comes in. The Two of Pentacles talks about juggling. It talks about trying to make multiple things happen at the same time. But that it's not sustainable. This is not, you can't sustain this juggling act forever. Okay, you're currently, okay, in the situation, we've got the Queen of Swords. Okay, again, more Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy, but Libra, this is your energy as well. And you could also, again, be connecting with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini as well. The challenge here is the Five of Swords. All right, so I feel like this is a feeling of defeat. Okay, this is a feeling of defeat. Yes, this is winning at all costs, but the truth is, I feel like this is a fear that someone has. You or the person you're connecting with, okay, this person may be afraid that by making the decision they know needs to be made, they would be feeling defeated. Because the Queen of Swords, they do what's right, even if their heart isn't necessarily in it. You know what I mean? Because your heart can tell you to accept certain behaviors from an individual. Okay? That could be what your heart is telling you. Oh, well, they're my family, they're my brother, they're my lover, they're my husband, they're my wife. I'll allow them to do this to me. But the Queen of Swords says, no. Listen, I do love you very much, but I also know objectively that if you loved me back, you couldn't find it in your heart to do these things to me, because I can't find it in my heart to do these things to you. Right? So the Queen of Swords is a very she pays respects to her to how she's feeling, but at the end of the day, it needs to make sense as well. And I feel like that could be where you and this person are at. Okay? There's a certain, you're in a phase right now where a decision has to be made, but it's got to be smart. You are feeling very strongly towards each other. However, you can't exactly throw everything into the wind and expect no one to suffer, right? No one to feel like you are doing this to them. You get what I'm saying? I do feel like somebody's feelings here could be hurt if you are not careful, if communication is not had. To be completely honest, because of the nature of this relationship, the nature of the connection, other people are involved. Someone here is going to lose, and I think someone here is trying to make peace with that. Someone understands that this is a situation where it's not going to be this way forever. Eventually a pentacle has to be dropped, a decision has to be made, and in the end someone is going to feel like they are left with a loss to clean up after. Okay, whether that's you, Libra, whether that's the person you're connecting with, whether that's the person whether that's the third party involved. Okay, somebody here is going to be losing out on something, and I feel like that is what you're trying to make peace with. That's what someone's trying to make peace with. That could also be the obstacle, because someone here they don't want this situation to come to an end. There's somebody here that really feels the love here with you, Libra. We've got love here, but somebody is also in denial. Someone is also feeling like either this connection doesn't exist, or maybe it's not a strong enough reason to leave a situation behind. Okay? They want to talk, and yet they're not talking. Okay? They want to talk. They want to express themselves. They want to be able to know what's on your mind so that they could know how to move forward. But it's like doing that opens up a whole can of worms. Doing that opens up a whole can of worms that they're not really sure how to navigate right now. So it's almost like just by thinking about how to bring conclusion to this situation, it overwhelms them. Okay? Which is why they're in this hanged man energy. They're feeling like hold on, let me make sure that this is exactly what I think it is. And so they're trying to look at the situation in different perspectives. They're trying to look and say, you know what, is this really how I feel? Is this really a feasible option for me? Is this really the decision that I can make? What will I lose? What will I gain? That's the way this person is looking at it. This could, there could be children involved, because in the recent past there is the Six of Cups. Okay, so this could be, this could be children, absolutely, with this person, because we do have justice here as well. So it's got to be fair. 6 is also Libran energy, all right? So it's like, let me just show you what I'm seeing. With the King of Cups coming in, right, and the 6 of Cups in the past. Libra, I would say if you have water in your chart, this is somebody who is coming in hoping to match your energy. Somebody who is hoping to be just as emotional with you as you have been with them. Okay? But I do see that this person you're connecting with could have children. And that could be part of what this is all about. The fact that they are in a situation that they have certain responsibilities. They have, for example, while this person you're connecting with may be in a loveless marriage or in a loveless connection, they still adore their kids. And they can foresee how divorcing or separating from the person that they are partnered with could lead to a severance of that connection. So while they may not want to see the person that they're partnered with, the thought of going a day without seeing their children keeps them where they are. Okay? Because you guys see each other, you see the situation as an expression of love. Okay? There may not be a verbal expression of love here, but you guys are offering each other real emotions. This connection is without a doubt very, very strong. And maybe it wasn't before, okay? But it's escalated, and it continues to escalate. And that has led to a feeling here of anxiety here in the environment. Somebody here is just losing sleep. Okay, this could be you, Libra. This could be someone else that you're connecting with if they're also an air sign, or if they're just not expressing themselves to you. If they could be any sign, but they're just not expressing themselves to you. They're very much in their head, and they really just don't know what to do, right? They're really at a loss. Ultimately, the potential outcome here is the Two of Swords. The most likely outcome is the Two of Swords. So it looks like, Libra, strides are going to be made in emotions, okay? You may or may not express them, because I'm seeing the Page of Swords with the Knight of Swords. So communication could be coming in, but whether or not this person actually decides to, come through with it really depends on whether they feel like sharing their feelings with you is going to make the matter worse or better. By worse, what I mean is this person seems to be in a headspace where if they say that they love you and you say that you love them back, and now that makes the emotions go through the roof, because now there's a reciprocation there, and now it intensifies the desire to leave a current situation behind. That could make matters worse, because this person is really trying to keep their feet on the ground. You know what I mean? This person is really trying to not leave people feeling abandoned. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. Now, I will say, because the Eight of Swords is present, this is really talking about self-limitation. So the end result will actually not be as bad as somebody here may think it could be. But they're afraid that it will be as bad as they imagine it to be, and they're allowing that to guide them. Okay, so really quickly, let's go ahead. For some of you, you're connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, because we've got the King of Cups here, as well as the Knight of Cups. Could be with another Libra as well. Very strong Pisces energy here. There's very, very strong air energy though. Okay, so Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, very strongly here. Libra could be the person that you're coupled with. And again, we've got with the King of Cups, we've got a mature individual, someone older. Okay, so who is this King of Cups? Please tell us about this King of Cups. What about this King of Cups? Emperor. Madame. This is somebody who's they've got their stuff together. Okay, he's a 4. The Emperor is a 4. All right, so this individual is just trying to regain control of his environment. I feel like he's losing control. I don't think he has ever been in a situation as emotionally charged as this one, Libra. Okay, he's definitely emotionally invested here, but he's trying not to lose his cool. The High Priestess just came out. Tried to, at least. All right, but he's not sharing his emotions with you. He's not telling you that this is what he's thinking. He's not telling you how much your connection dismantles the way they've always been thinking about relationships and love overall. Stability, this person thought, was always about money and having the job and having the marriage and having the kids and having the house and having the white picket fence and having the dog, right? But they're realizing now that in order to really hit that sweet spot in life, you have to have love. And I think they just have never had that type of love in their life before, outside of their family. You know what I mean? I feel like this person most likely has a very strong connection with their family. If anything, they could be like an older brother, right? This person's an older brother, an older sibling, somebody who has always given other people advice and who really loves, adores their family, but someone who with other people have never quite experienced love. Not like that. Unconditional, right? Can be goofy around each other. This person just, you give that to them. You give that to them. Here we go. The Hanged Man again with the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, so they're waiting on regaining some type of footing within a partnership. They need stability. That's the core of this Emperor, okay? This Emperor needs stability. So if that stability is with you, this person needs to feel confident that that's achievable. Okay? So there is an age difference here, Libra. Okay? So for example, if you are going to school, or if there's something in your career, some type of goal that you're still not you haven't quite manifested just yet, and you are in close connection with this person and they're aware of that, they may be a little bit on the fence about moving from a rock solid situation that, you know, they're not entirely happy with, but that they know provides a level of stability for their kids. Or I really do feel like these are children. I do feel like there's children involved here. You know, but there's something here that they need to make sure is actually going to work before they pull any type of trigger on the situation. For them, having somebody that they can work with in love, right? A partnership, a solid partnership, someone who can also give to the situation, give to the connection, give to the stability of the situation. This is still really important to them. So Libra, on love alone, this person will not make any kind of change. They need to know that you are able to put in just as much, if not more, that they can. Because if they were to leave a situation behind, they would be tethered to that situation indefinitely. Let's be honest. Legal implications of a divorce, okay, if children are involved, this person is going to be split between their new life and the life that they're leaving behind. So realistically, you would have to be able to pull some weight. Just being honest. That's what this situation would look like. And if you're not in that situation, this person is likely not to make any type of physical progression, right? Some real offers of doing something permanent. That's not to say that conversations couldn't be brought up, but an actual new environment, new situation couldn't really be instigated. Not really. This person needs stability, okay? This person is looking to see how stability in a partnership pans out. That could be also them waiting to see how their current partnership works, right? Is it, you know, can they work through the situation? Can they reconcile, right? Is there something there to reconcile? Or is it essentially just them, you know, wishfully thinking that they didn't make a mistake the first time, you know, and trying to figure out how to move on? But this person is trying to play their part in a partnership, or waiting to see if there is another partnership that will pan out. I think I saw. Okay. So let's see what this potential outcome offers. What is this potential outcome here with the 2 of Swords? What about this 2 of Swords, please? The Fool, okay. this stalemate, right? Not moving, not talking, not making any real progress is in this leap of faith. It's in taking a chance, taking a risk, right? Starting completely over. For some of you, that's because the partner that they're coupled with is pregnant or they're expecting. Yeah, so we've got the Two of Swords and now we've got the Queen of Cups coming up. So for my feminine energies out there, my feminines, all right, the person stalemating the whole situation, the person who could be the source of this obstacle, it could be you, because we've got the King of Cups here. So you guys are here. There's a couple, right? The King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. We've got the Two of Cups here as well. Okay, you guys are definitely you guys are in a situation where love is involved. So I will say with confirmation, Libra, if you thought maybe this person didn't care about you because they're not talking, they're not expressing, they're not showing that they want anything permanent with you, they have built too much in their life right now to subject themselves to giving you the impression that they are willing to make strides in your direction if they feel like right now, stability-wise, you are still getting your stuff together. Again, age difference. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, this person is farther along, but if they make any big decisions, they need you to already be on top of your A game. And maybe you're not there yet, possibly. It doesn't have to be physically. Maybe your money is on point, but mentally you're still in this, you're emotionally blocked off, right? So like maybe they don't think, again, they may think that you guys aren't in a loving relationship. Like they may not feel like you reciprocate. Somebody here is unsure. They don't see it. They feel it on their end, but they may not be as intuitive as you are, especially if you're dealing with an air sign. This person, they're experiencing love for the first time. When you talk about intuition, unless you're an air sign too, which you are, Libra, but it can be really difficult for them to know whether or not their emotions are being reciprocated. But there's an obstacle here, and I feel like it truly lies here within the feminine energy. It lies here within the feminine energy. There's something that maybe you haven't quite achieved yet, Libra. There's something here that maybe you haven't achieved, a level of emotional stability, of financial stability. You actually, Libra, could actually be on the cusp of something new. And it's the fact that you are about to enter a brand new chapter in your life somehow, that this person doesn't find it's really worth it to make this situation real by speaking it into fruition. You know what I mean? By saying the I love you, by saying the I want to have a future with you. There's almost no point in saying it if they already see that you're not going to be around. Does that make sense? Like, there's no doubt here that you guys are taking things to another level, but it's almost like you guys can't know until you talk about it, right? This person is making assumptions based on what they know about you, but you're not saying much more than what they can see. And what they're seeing is that you're moving forward, and while you guys may have something that's very passionate, something that could lend itself to emotional reciprocation, they're not sure if this is something that they can really, truly leave another situation for. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. Sorry about that. But yeah, Libra. So we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended, where we will explore a bit more about this person that you're connecting with. Okay, very strong Piscean energy, very, very strong. That's the strongest energy here, is with a Piscean. Second strongest is Libra and Aries, followed by another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and a water sign. Okay, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Again, Pisces very strong, Libra very strong. What else? And then Gemini as well, because we had Gemini energy attempt to come out. Okay. With Aries. Did I mention Aries as a major energy? Yeah. So we'll go ahead and take this to the extended, where we'll see what this person feels towards you, what their desire is with you, what your best next step ought to be, okay? And what the most likely outcome will be in this situation between you and this person in the connection. Okay? So Libra, thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for connecting with me, for allowing me to connect with you. If you feel like this really resonated with you, please support the channel by subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting down below, letting me know how you feel and where you're at. And until next time, just know that I love you so very much. I'm grateful to you for all of your support, and I will see you later. All right? I'll see you.